Well, holy macaroni. I got my prescription. It's Friday, 11:45 a.m. I got my prescription down here at Weedville. Just pulling out of the pharmacy. Got my mic on. Everything seems to be hooked up and working. So, that's one down. Now I gotta go to Du Bois to the bank. I tried calling again this morning. 2 different numbers. They got a new website. They got a number on there. And then the normal number that I usually call. Get the same thing. I get called, put on hold. They tell you to pick a number. 1 for this, 2 for that, 3 for this, 4 for that, or stay on the line. So I pick the number, and then they say, with a lot of music, they say, welcome to blah blah. You're very important to us. You're at position number 10. That was where it started this morning. You're at position number 10. So I kid you not, once again, go through the whole countdown. Music, music, music. Thank you for your business. You're at position number 6. Then number 4, then number 3. Then I got number 2. Then I got number 1. And then the next time it said you were at position number 10. So I hung up the phone, and I'm on my way up there. And I hope I can get in the bank because it's been a week. I haven't been able to call. I haven't been able to log in. So I don't know. I certainly can't understand how they can be that way, especially on the phone. If they just, like I said, I put a question on Facebook, and I had some responses on there. Nobody seems to know what's going on. You'd think that they would have put out a notice or something ahead of time. I guess they did about changing the website, but they didn't say anything about all this nonsense. So we'll get up there and see what that's like. I'm just going to stay on the main highway today because I'm kind of grouchy right now, that's for sure. So I'm just going to stay on the main highway as much as I hate it. And maybe we'll see some leaves on the way up. I don't think you've been on this road for a long time with me. I haven't been on this road for a long time. I mean the one going to the main highway. Oh boy. And I'll probably wait till tomorrow or Sunday to get to go see my mother. So I don't know how long this is going to take. I did get a few good hours sleep this morning. I was up and down all night, but probably, I think about 7, I laid down on the recliner. And I slept until just a little bit ago. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so I slept about 4 hours. Which is, for me, that's a long sleep. So I feel pretty good now, wide awake. Had a couple of coffees. And I didn't bring anything with me, though. I didn't bring any water. I'll probably stop when I get to Du Bois and get something. I really, really hope to get this straightened out by the weekend, the bank thing. You know, a week going. What day did I go up there? And it was closed Tuesday. So it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I haven't been able to get a hold of them at all. I don't know what my balance is. I mean, I know somebody, you know, you could keep track on the old-fashioned way, but I don't do that because normally I check my account every day just to make sure there's nothing going on that I don't know about. And honestly, I use my debit, I have so many transfers, I'd probably forget to write one down anyway. I rarely use cash. I'm always on my debit card, even for little things. Like I just got my prescription, it was $5. But I just don't like not knowing what I have. I know I didn't run out or anything, but that would be the way to get a hold of them, I bet. Just overdraw once. I should go spend about $1,000 and overdraw my account, and they'll call me, I bet, in a hurry. Well, I've had that Federal Credit Union for, 1998, I think. Wait a minute, let me think again. Yeah, 1998 is when I started working for Walmart. And that's when I joined that credit union. So 98, 2008, 2018, 4, 5, 6. 98 to 2008. Well, holy cow, it's been that long, like 26 years. 26 years, I guess, I've been with them. That's hard to believe. And they've always been good. Never had any trouble with them, really. So, I know this is just a fluke, but it's a big fluke. And to me, anyway. 1998 is when I started working at Walmart. That's when I got Geico insurance, too. So I've had them for 26 years. Oh, they're closing the post office. Closing up the post office 7 minutes early. I'll have to give her heck next time I see her. She's taking the flag down. That's surprising when you don't pay attention, then all of a sudden you think back like I just did. 1998 was when I started at Walmart. And I worked there for 10 years, 2008 is when I was done there. 10 years I worked there. Distribution center, not in the store. I never worked in the store. Always at the distribution center. Got hired there as an unloader. 4 10-hour days. I was an unloader for 2 years. Then I bid on a PE driver. And I was a PE driver for 8 years. And what's a PE driver, you ask? Well, it's just like an electric pallet jack. But you ride on it and you deliver product from the loading dock to wherever it goes in the warehouse. It's a stand-up electric pallet jack, sort of. You stand up on it, but it's electric. So you drive around the warehouse all day. And that was 3 12s. I worked 3 days a week, 12 hours a day. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then they did away with our shift. And then shortly after that, I had to quit. Well, I didn't quit. I went on medical leave. And then I wasn't able to go back because of my back surgery and all the problems I had there. So that was that. So I haven't worked for ay, ay, ay. 10, 14, 16 years. That's hard to believe too. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, I haven't paid attention to the leaves, have you? Let's focus on the leaves. They're not that pretty here on the main highway. A little bit of color, but it's nice out today. It's 68 right now, according to my van thermometer. 68 degrees, sunshine, clear skies. After all that rain we had, now we got clear skies today. Beautiful day. Good night to sit on the porch, I bet. It was cool. Cooled down last night, down into the 40s. 46 or so, I think it got down to. Oh boy. Watch a little more of that North Carolina and Georgia and stuff this morning. Boy, that's something. That's really something. Probably, I know I probably have some subscribers that are down in that area. I heard from a couple. I mean, a few people. So prayers are sent that away. Prayers, prayers, prayers. And just a thought, if you want to, I did anyway, if you want to donate down there, I went to Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall, y'all. The weatherman, Ryan Hall. He takes donations and helps with disasters and stuff. I think that's a good organization to donate to if you feel inclined. Ooh, there's a dead deer. I didn't see if it was a buck or not. Laying right in the middle of the road back there. Yeah, that's pretty bad down that way. They can't get water. Can't get food. Who'd have thought that area would have got hit like that? My daughter's in Valdosta. And yesterday she had I talked to her a little bit. They just got their power back. Hers was off like 3 days or 4 days. And she did have a little damage to her roof. They have to get some repairs done on the roof of the house. But it's funny. She was overseas for all that time. And I worried about her over there. You know, nothing ever happened. And then she comes back to the United States on August 18th. First time back in all them years. And got stationed down there in Valdosta, Georgia, and they had that hurricane. So she no sooner got home and back to America and had a disaster. But she made it okay. Her and her husband, well, she's back to work anyway. Back on duty. Oh. Slow down. They just reopened this little store right here. It was this little store years and years ago. And it went out of business. And it was closed. They just reopened it this summer. I don't know how well they'll do. Changing the subject, I know yesterday's video, quite a couple, what's that? A few people mentioned that I had a cold. I don't have a cold. And I do have the sniffles, but I always have the sniffles. I've always had sinus troubles. Always. And I use that nasal spray all the time. But anyway, no, I don't have a cold. And I do take supplements. I take cod liver oil. I take turmeric, cinnamon, a multivitamin, and black elderberry every day. And I've done that for quite a while now. Especially the black elderberry. I'm 100% convinced that that's the key to black elderberry. You take black elderberry, you'll never get sick. I started to take black elderberry back when the COVID came, and I started reading a lot of people were recommending, not just regular people, but doctors and stuff, recommending black elderberry. Sambucus, I guess they call it. Sambucus black elderberry tablets. So I started taking them back then when the COVID started. And I've been taking them ever since. So when was that? 2020? You know that this is just a funny thing. Here in Pennsylvania, when the COVID started, was it 2020? Yeah. They closed everything down here in Pennsylvania on April 1st, 2020. April Fool's Day. That's when they closed everything down. I'll never forget that. I was having trouble with my truck that day. I couldn't get it started. And I called a friend of mine that owns a garage up here in Penfield and asked him if he could come down after some time and look at it. And he sells cars too, so he's the one that came to the house, and he said, well, they locked everything down. And he was all worried because he couldn't sell any more cars because everybody was, the Department of Transportation was closed down. So he couldn't transfer titles and stuff, but anyway, I got off on a rabbit hole there, but it was April 1st, April Fool's Day. Well, let's see what gas is up here. I have my microphone on. Let me see where I have it. Oh, I can't see the color. Yeah, I have it on noise reduction. The second noise reduction. The first, there's normal, then there's noise reduction, and a higher level of noise reduction. I have it on the middle setting. I really probably don't need to because it's got the windows up and everything. But anyhow, we're getting close to the bank. There wasn't really that many nice leaves, was there? Here on the main highway. We're getting close to the bank. Boy, I hope I can get in there and get this straightened out. Really, really do. I ordered, let's see, what did I do? I ordered some stuff. Lowe's came about $24. Some metal files. A set of 3 metal files. That was like $23, something like that. And I think that's all I ordered this week. I mean, I'm sure my bank account's okay, but I get anxiety about them kind of things. OCD, I guess. I really do check my account every day. It's hard now that I haven't been able to for a week. I'm glad I did too a couple times because there's been more than once where I checked it and there was something nefarious on there. You got to be careful with some of these things you buy online and you don't read the fine print. Then you find out that you thought you were just buying something, but actually, like you enrolled in their club or something. I just had that happen not too long ago. I ordered, I forget what it was. It was a coin, some kind of coin I ordered. And then all of a sudden I noticed a $29 charge every month. Well, not every month because I didn't let it go, but the next month I saw a $29 charge. And it was for some, that club. Of course, the fine print, I didn't read it. When you bought that particular coin, you automatically entered into their membership, which is a monthly fee. So you got to be careful about that stuff. They're out to get us one way or another. And the bank's right up the road. I just can't wait to get in there and look. Hopefully it'll be simple. But I got a feeling they're going to tell me, they're going to give me a phone number and they're going to say, well, you have to call this number. And if they do that, I'm going to go sit down in their waiting room and I'm going to call that number because it'll end up probably being the same as I've been going through. And here we are, and there's a bunch of cars in the parking lot. Wow. That means everybody's having trouble, probably. Yep, I've never seen this many cars. Nice, there's even a truck sitting here sideways. Wow. I'll bet they're having lots of trouble. Well, if I can't get through on the phone, nobody else can either. So, here we go. Wish me luck. Probably see you in about a week. Stay frosty. I'll get back to you and let you know what happened, though. If not, though, stay frosty. Deal out. Well, I'm not the only one having trouble. The parking lot's full. Full of cars. There's a big line in the inside. As soon as you walk in the door, there's a big line. People. 3 big lines of people. And then there's a guy there, like a representative, that's helping everybody, so that's who I got. So first thing they got a new app. So you had to download the new app, and guess what? I'm in the building with 5G, and you think it would download that app? No way. So he took the phone outside, still couldn't get it to download the app. And he said, well, we can do it a different way. Because he sent me a password on my email, and guess what? It wouldn't come through either in the building. Isn't that strange? So he took it outside, and it still wouldn't connect. And I tried a couple other things, and they worked just fine. But that wouldn't come through. So we had to do it a different way. And you have to go through the whole shigamaroo, whatever you call it. Getting a new username, new password, confirm the new password, all that stuff. And then he said, well, you should be set. Once you get out of here and get that downloaded, you'll be fine. So I said, well, I'm going to do it out here in the parking lot, and if it doesn't work, I'm coming back in after you. So we're here at the mall. So I went out in the parking lot, and everything worked. I got the app downloaded. Why it wouldn't download before, I don't know, but I was in line and I couldn't get it to download. So anyway, I got it to download, and I got back into my account, and I hope everything is fine now. I hope. So I'm going to stop up here and just try it out again, just to make sure. But I think we're in good shape. Boy, what a nightmare. There's so many people there. Everybody all had the same troubles. Well, there must have been 25 people in there anyway. People pulling in left and right. I don't know why they couldn't have made a smoother transition than that. And everybody has said the same thing all week long. They couldn't get in, they couldn't call. So anyway, we're good to go. So what time is it now? It's about 1 o'clock. So that took about an hour. I got there at 12 and I just left. So that's it. Stay frosty, Dale out.